This is KCTV English News. I'm Nick Brontes. The province's City Planning Committee has decided to again reconsider the construction of a new tourist attraction called Safari World. The committee convened for a meeting November 9th at the provincial office. Members discussed the designation of the Safari World site as a development promotion zone. The last time the committee met, members ordered that a study be done on the boundary between the development and the nearby Gochawal forest. That study is still underway, so members decided to take up the issue again after it is complete. The committee also ordered the developer to supplement plans for water supply and usage. Authorities have extended for another 3 years the designation of a land transaction permission zone in Seongsanub, Seogwipo. The designation covers 107 square kilometers of land, which includes the area in and around the planned location for Jeju's second airport. That zone contains 53,000 separate plots, for which the designation has been extended from this Wednesday to November 14th, 2021. Prior government permission is required to transfer land ownership and surface rights and to make a land contract within land transaction permission zones. It may be a challenge to find domestic airline tickets off the island this winter because there will be fewer flights from Jeju. The Transport Ministry says the number of weekly flights will be cut from last year's 1,482 to 1,466 through the end of March. Asiana Airlines will go from 305 to 294 flights, Jeju Air from 246 to 239, and Jin Air from 170 to 164. Korean Air, E-Star Jet, and T-Way Air will operate the same number of flights as last year, while Busan Air will be making more departures. It's going from 137 to 144 per week. Among all of the nation's children, the proportion of those afflicted with atopic dermatitis is highest in Jeju. The National Health Insurance Corporation and the Korean Atopic Dermatitis Association say that the prevalence in Jeju was 7.3% in 2015. That was the highest among the nation's 17 provinces and major cities. The association says the reason for the high rate is the high number of cedar trees in Jeju. Researchers say they can cause the skin condition. Traffic congestion is a growing problem on the island, and the provincial government plans to address the issue by charging building owners for the congestion the structures cause. This new system is included in the revision to the Urban Traffic Improvement Ordinance that the province has submitted to the Provincial Council. Buildings would be charged annually 350 to 1,600 won per square meter of floor space, depending on their size. If the council passes the proposal, the new rule will go into effect in August, with the first bills issued in October 2020. As 2018 winds down and people gather to celebrate the end of this year and the beginning of next, police are out in force looking for drunk drivers. Joseph Kim reports.
Traffic is always heavy near the Shin-Jeju Rotary. Police are checking for drunk drivers. In less than 10 minutes, a drunk driver in their 20s is caught. The driver stammers out an excuse that he had only 2 glasses of beer. But the blood alcohol concentration is .069, which is subject to a suspension of his driver's license. He had a police record of drunk driving. He cannot avoid punishment. This is another busy road in Jeju City. A chauffeur on duty was caught for drunk driving. He said he had a bottle of soju after working late into the night. His blood alcohol concentration registers at .04%. He narrowly avoided the suspension of his driver's license, as .05% is the level that triggers suspension. Police have begun a 3-month crackdown on drunk driving during the year-end and the New Year's season until next January. In particular, they will run checkpoints every Friday night in popular drinking areas, and they will be changing their location every 20 to 30 minutes. And the crackdown is expanded to daytime.
연말 연시를 앞두고 내년 1월 말일까지 3개월간 음주운전 집중 단속을 통해 사전에 음주운전 분위기를 근절하고 특히 재범 의지를 차단하여 음주운전으로 인한 교통사고를 예방하는 데 그 목적이 있습니다.
Police also plan to give violators harsher criminal punishments, as well as take stricter administrative measures regarding their driving licenses. They are lowering the level of blood alcohol subject to punishments from 0.05% to 0.03% by amending the Road Traffic Act. If the act is revised as proposed, when a driver is caught twice for driving under the influence, his or her driver's license will be revoked. About 5,000 drivers are caught driving under the influence every year in Jeju. For the past 3 years, 1,800 people were injured and 20 lost their lives from drunk driving. Joseph Kim, KCTV.
Fruit lovers won't want to miss the Jeju International Citrus Expo in Seogwipo. Halim Park is exhibiting over 10,000 flowers in its annual Chrysanthemum Festival. Skies should clear up somewhat Tuesday afternoon. For the details, here's your forecast. The morning low in Jeju City will be 11 and the afternoon high 16 degrees. In Seogwipo, temperatures will fall between 11 and 17. In Seongsan, the low before lunch will be 9 and the high later on 15 degrees. Across the island in Gosan, temperatures will range from 12 to 15. And the morning low up on the mountain at Songpanak will be 5 and the afternoon high 10 degrees. Out on the water, winds will be out of the northwest and north at 7 to 12 meters per second, and seas will be between 1 and 2 meters. And here's a look at the extended forecast. That brings us to the end of today's newscast. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you'll tune in next time. Until then, find us online at eng.kctvcheju.com. 시청자 여러분, 고맙습니다.